Good day everyone, today I'm going to show you how to play Pokemon Violet into your PC because the game is now out and is now playable in both PC and Nintendo Switch. So how do you gonna play Pokemon Violet into your PC? So the answer is simple, you will need to have an installed Ryujinx emulator. So for those who are new here, what is Ryujinx emulator? Ryujinx emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator that can play Nintendo Switch games in PC. But Ryujinx emulator alone cannot play this Nintendo Switch games if you don't have these files installed into your Ryujinx emulator. So I have here Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet game. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to play Pokemon Violet. So to begin my tutorial, you will need to get Ryujinx emulator first. So I'm just going to type in Ryujinx emulator in our web browser and hit search. And then ryujinx.org is their official website. Just click on that first result. Then go to download and download the files here. If you're using Linux device, you can download here. And if you're from Windows, then download here. In this video tutorial, I am using Windows 11 22H2 version. And I'm just going to skip this part because download and installation process is really easy to do. So I'm going to assume that you have already installed Ryujinx emulator. So if this is your first installation, your Ryujinx emulator will not look like this, and it should look like empty. Because your Ryujinx emulator is not does not have the files yet to emulate Nintendo Switch games yet. So you will need to have these files here, as I have highlighted. These files are the Nintendo Switch firmware and the Nintendo Switch keys, which is version 15. So where can you get these files? You can only legally get these files through a Nintendo Switch console, which is modded and has a custom firmware installed in it, because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, that means it can access the Nintendo Switch system files. So once you have that access in that system files, then just copy the firmware and the keys to your PC. So how do you get Pokemon Violet? You can only get Pokemon Violet if you own the physical copy of the game, and then digitally back it up into an XEI file format, XEI and NSP file format. So if you don't own a Switch and don't know what to do on all the things that I've said because you don't own a Switch, or if you have a Switch but you don't know how to mod your Nintendo Switch, then this is the video that you will need, because I'm gonna teach you where to get all these files, and I'm just gonna save you that hassle. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave a QR code here. Just scan it with your mobile device, your QR code reader, and then you'll be redirected to the download page where you can download all these files. So I'm gonna assume that you have downloaded all the files just like here. So let's install these files now to your Ryujinx emulator. So go to File, go to Open Ryujinx folder, and then go to the System folder, and then just open the keys file here, and then just drag and drop. Place the file destination. Okay. This is your first installation, then this folder would be empty. Again, now it's time to install the firmware file here. Just go to Tools, Install Firmware, install for firmware from XEI or zip file. Click on that, and then choose the firmware file. Then hit Open. And it will say, okay, replace the system version, hit yes. But for you, that will be a first-time installation, and it will say successfully installed, meaning that your Ryujinx emulator is now capable of loading up and booting up Nintendo Switch games. So once you have done that, it will show all these icons here where you wherein you put your Nintendo Switch games. Okay, so now it's time to optimize Ryujinx emulator. So go to Options and go to Settings. Here in this part, just pause the video and copy my settings. And again, the game directories is wherein you would put your Nintendo Switch games. And Nintendo Switch games should be in XEI, just like this one, or NSP file format. So once you have done that, just go to Input. Then you can control the game using your mouse or keyboard, but I prefer that you use your controller. Just like mine here, I am using my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So if you don't own a Nintendo Switch Pro controller but have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, you can connect it here and then map it up. Then hit Save. Now go to System. Again, pause the video and copy my settings here. Then go to the Graphics tab. And this is the most important part, should be on, should be Vulkan, and the graphics card that you're using. Then enable shader cache. Then if you want your game to look much better, sharper, then you should put it into 2x resolution. But if your PC cannot handle the higher resolution, then just leave it into the native resolution. Then hit apply and save. Now your Ryujinx simulator is now optimized and capable of playing Pokemon Violet and all the Nintendo Switch games. So now, if you want to update Pokemon Violet into its latest version, just like mine here, which is 1.01 version, then all you need to do is just right click on the game and then go to manage title updates. And then you just locate wherein you put this NSP file here. So just go to add and then just locate the file just like mine here. So the update is 443 MB file size. So just hit add to do that. So I'm just going to skip on that because I have already set it up here. So I'm just going to cancel. So a little bit of disclaimer. I won't show you any gameplay of Pokemon Violet because we all know Nintendo is really strict on the emulation scene for the Nintendo Switch and the PC. So I'm not going to show you that so that my channel will not be taken down or my video being taken down. So I hope you guys do understand. But what I'm willing to show you guys is that I'm going to show you a little bit of boot up in the game. So I'm going to do that now and show you the title screen. The game runs 30 FPS. There are some minor dips during loading of new shader cache. So I'm just going to blur this part here so that Nintendo will not hit me with copyright strike. So I'm just going to stop here. Since that says title screen is booting up quite nice. So if you follow all the steps that I've shown you guys, then you can play Pokemon Violet easily into your PC and all the Nintendo Switch games. So I hope that this video tutorial is informative to you guys. And then if you have some questions, just leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try to answer all of them. So enjoy playing Pokemon Violet today. Thank you for watching. See you next time and please do subscribe to my channel. Goodbye for now.